Empty Your Mind, a powerful Zen story for your life. There once lived a great Zen master named Ryokan, renowned for his wisdom and calm presence. He had the ability to bring peace to even the most troubled minds, and students from all over the country traveled to learn from him. Among these students was a scholar, a man who had studied philosophy, religion, and science. He was proud of his vast knowledge and believed he could learn Zen quickly due to his intellectual superiority. One day, this scholar decided to visit Ryokan to receive the final piece of enlightenment that he believed would complete his understanding of the universe. When he arrived at Ryokan's humble home in the mountains, he was greeted by the master, who was sitting quietly with a pot of tea brewing over a small fire. The scholar bowed respectfully and said, "Master Ryokan, I have studied many texts and philosophies from all over the world. I have read the sacred scriptures and have learned the teachings of great philosophers. But now, I have come to you to seek the essence of Zen. Please, teach me the way to enlightenment." Ryokan smiled kindly and invited the scholar to sit. "Would you care for some tea?" Ryokan asked. The scholar nodded, but before he could continue talking, Ryokan began to pour the tea into the scholar's cup. The tea slowly filled the cup, but Ryokan did not stop pouring. The cup soon overflowed, and tea spilled all over the table and onto the floor. "Master!" "Stop," the scholar exclaimed. "The cup is already full. No more tea will fit in." Ryokan calmly set the teapot down and looked at the scholar. "Exactly," he said. "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions, ideas, and knowledge. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup?" The scholar sat in stunned silence, realizing the wisdom in Ryokan's simple act. His mind, filled with pride and assumptions, had left no room for new understanding. In that moment, the scholar understood that the path to true knowledge and enlightenment was not about accumulating more information, but about letting go of what he thought he knew. Ryokan continued, "Zen is not something that can be grasped with a mind that is crowded with thoughts. It is only when you empty your mind that you become open to seeing life as it truly is. When your mind is full, it is like a cluttered room, no space for fresh air or new light to enter." The scholar, humbled by the experience, asked, "But master, how can I empty my mind? I have spent my entire life filling it." Ryokan smiled again. "Begin by letting go of what you think you know. Release your attachment to the past and your desire to control the future. Focus on the present moment, for it is the only place where life truly exists. When your mind is no longer clinging to thoughts, judgments, or expectations, it becomes like an empty bowl, ready to be filled with the simple, yet profound truth of existence." The scholar bowed deeply, finally understanding the essence of Zen. From that day on, he no longer sought to fill his mind with endless knowledge, but instead practiced the art of emptying it. He learned to sit in silence, observe without judgment, and embrace each moment as it came. Over time, the scholar found a peace he had never known before. With an empty mind, he saw life more clearly. He no longer carried the heavy burden of his past knowledge or the anxiety of future ambitions. Instead, he discovered joy in the simplicity of each breath, each sunrise, each conversation. He realized that enlightenment was not a distant goal to be achieved, but a state of mind that could be accessed at any moment through presence and openness. As the years passed, the scholar became known for his deep wisdom, not because of what he knew, but because of his ability to remain open to each new moment. He often shared Ryokan's teaching with others, reminding them that the key to a peaceful and fulfilled life was not in filling the mind, but in emptying it. And so, the lesson of the Zen master Ryokan lived on: to truly understand life, one must first empty their mind. Only then can they see the world with clarity and experience the boundless peace and freedom that comes with living in the present moment.